দেখছেন সিনে ইন্ডিয়া বাংলার খবর বাঙালির খবর।
Major streets in Chinese cities were eerily quiet on Sunday as the people stay back home to protect themselves from a surge in COVID-19 cases that hits urban centers from north to south China. According to the country's chief epidemiologist Wu Zunyu, China is currently in the first of an expected 3 waves of COVID cases this winter season. These cases could be multiplied across the country if the people follow typical travel patterns of returning to their home areas in a mass transit movement for the Lunar New Year holiday next month. China is also yet to officially reported any COVID deaths since December 7, when the country abruptly ended most restrictions key to a zero COVID tolerance policy following unprecedented public protest against the protocols. The strategy had been accompanied by the President Xi Jinping. As a part of the easing of the zero COVID curbs, mass testing for the virus has ended, casting doubt on whether officially reported case numbers can capture the full scale of the outbreak. China reported some 2,097 new symptomatic COVID infections on December 17. In the capital Beijing, the spread of the highly transmissible Omicron variant of the COVID has already hit services from the catering to parcel deliveries. Funeral homes and crematoriums across a city of 22 million are also struggling to keep up the demand. In some of the social media posts, which also showed empty subways in the city Xi'an in China's northwest, while internet users complained of delays to their deliveries. In the city Shanghai, authorities said schools should move most classes online from Monday, and in nearby Hangzhou, most school grades were encouraged to finish the winter semester very early. In Guangzhou, the Education Bureau said those already going online class as well as preschoolers should not prepare for a return to school. Speaking at a conference in Beijing on Saturday, Chief Epidemiologist Wu of the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention said the current outbreak would peak this winter and run in 3 waves for about 3 months, according to the state media report. The first wave would run from mid-December through mid-January, largely in cities, before a second wave would start from late January to mid-February and next year, tricked by the movement of people ahead of the week-long New Year holidays. China will also going to celebrate starting on January 21 on 2023. The holiday normally sees hundreds of millions of people traveling home to spend their family time. A third wave of cases would run from late February to mid-March as people return to work after the holidays, as said by Wu. A US-based research institute said this week that the country could see an explosion of cases and over 1 million cases of people in China would die of COVID in 2023. The official news agency Xinhua has reported that almost 87 of over 60s have been fully vaccinated, but the only 66.4% of people over the age of 80 have completed a full course of vaccination process. Bureau Report, Cine India News.
আপনারা দেখছেন সিনে ইন্ডিয়া বাংলার খবর বাঙালির খবর।